Listen, you're on private property right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
It's publicly accessible.
Private property, all around here. There's signs all around the station.
It's beyond there.
No. I'm telling you, this is private property. You are not allowed on this site. Okay.
It's public. Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act. I can be here.
You can't be within the police station grounds.
This isn't the police station.
Welcome back to Operation Audit, where we examine police encounters, challenge questionable uses of authority, and take a closer look at the rights involved when members of the public interact with law enforcement. Today's footage comes from Absolute Audits, one of the most established auditors in the UK. You'll find a link to their channel in the description, so head over and give them your support. And if this is your first time here, consider subscribing so you don't miss any of the upcoming breakdowns. This encounter begins quietly enough, with the auditor simply taking a look around a police station. But that changes very quickly when the issue of private property is raised, and the interaction becomes far more confrontational. Rather than getting drawn into the tension, the auditor stays composed, immediately questions the weak points in what he is being told, and responds in a controlled and confident way. Let's get into the footage, because it doesn't take long for this situation to intensify.
And so we got a few cars.
I've got my body worn on.
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, no worries at all.
What's your shoulder number?
My collar number is 29791.
Cool.
Yeah, I believe, obviously in there is private land as well. Can I just ask what you're up to?
Pretty much what it looks like.
Yeah, just have a little look around.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure if you're aware, but it is technically, like, I think, private around here, because there is a bollard.
Right, but if it's private there, why does it need to be private property here?
Okay.
It's also publicly accessible.
Okay. What is your nature? Just coming to have a look around today?
Yeah. I mean, you can give me a tour if you like.
Okay, is there any questions you have?
Can I have a tour?
A tour?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you gone into the front desk and spoken to them?
No?
So obviously you can go into the front desk and make a request, if you please.
Oh, I could do.
Okay.
They're probably not going to let me though, are they?
Well, it's always a tour.
But yeah, I was just, looking in the windows just to see if there was anything left that shouldn't be there.
Okay, just making sure. No, yeah, there shouldn't be.
Because sometimes there's, statements or things like that are just left.
Well...
Not very often, but occasionally
Right,
you do
okay.
see it. There was some note up there, but I don't think it's anything private. So yeah, that's kind of what I was doing with the cars, but yeah, it's just... Oh, I suppose I did have a question. And that's what ESU stands for.
Sorry?
ESU?
ESU?
Yeah, do you know what it stands for?
My sergeant's just coming out.
Oh, he might know.
Probably be a better question.
Because some of the spaces seem to be labelled with ranks. You can park here if you're a chief superintendent or a chief inspector. So this says ESU. So I'm guessing it's something unit.
You okay?
Do you know what ESU stands for?
ESU? Not off the top of my head.
These are for ESU.
Okay. Listen, you're on private property right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
It's publicly accessible.
Private property, all around here. There's signs all around the station.
It's beyond there.
No. I'm telling you, this is private property. You are not allowed on this site. Okay.
It's public. Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act. I can be here.
You can't be within the police station grounds.
This isn't the police station.
This is the police. There's a police van right next to you.
But I can access the front counter.
I'm asking you to leave, please.
I can access the front counter.
You can access the front counter around the side of the building. This is not the front counter, is it?
It's not.
No, thank you. So please
Have
leave.
you put some aftershave on just for me?
Please leave, please. Okay, you're on private property. You are trespassing right now.
That's a civil matter.
Yep, absolutely. I can also deal with civil matters if I wish to. So
And
please
then-
leave the property.
And then there'll be a civil claim.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Please go ahead and make a claim. But you're on private property. I'm asking you to leave.
What we've just seen is a clear attempt to establish where the boundaries of this encounter actually sit. The first officer keeps things relatively informal, activates his body-worn camera, and begins presenting the location as private property without clearly establishing the basis for that claim. The auditor doesn't react defensively. Instead, he remains relaxed, responds with questions of his own, and keeps the conversation measured right up until the atmosphere suddenly becomes more forceful. There's also a noticeable difference in how the two officers approach the situation. One relies on conversation and low-pressure questioning to gather information, while the sergeant takes a much firmer route, using direct instructions and speaking as though the position is already settled. But the auditors remain composed and continue answering within the legal framework being discussed, which prevents that pressure from gaining much ground. The dynamic shifts even further once trespass is acknowledged as a civil matter. At that point, the nature of the dispute changes significantly. The officers may sound more authoritative, but the practical leverage behind that approach appears to become narrower. Understanding the distinction being raised between civil trespass and criminal law allows the auditor to deal with the situation without becoming intimidated or rushed into a decision. Instead of matching authority with aggression, he relies on calm questioning and knowledge of the issue being discussed, forcing the conversation back toward what can actually be justified. So at this stage, would you have walked away as soon as you were told the area was private, or stayed until the boundary was properly established? And what would influence that decision for you?
Can you find out what ESU stands for?
That's got none of your business. So please leave. Okay?
I mean,
You're on private property.
if you can show me where it says that this is private property.
Okay, come walk round with me and I'll show you.
I'll be glad to oblige if it says no public access.
Okay.
However, this is
What's your name, sir?
it's faded, but this is
don't worry about that.
this is a public foot. You told me to worry about something because you know I'm right.
No.
You've not identified yourself,
Sorry, neither of you.
and you've not told me you're recording.
Okay. That's
Why
fine.
don't you stick to your policies? Why is it always ones with the thin blue line that don't stick to their policies?
Okay, my name's TPS Clarkson 27394, based at Aldershot Police Station. What is your name, sir?
TPS?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Temporary Police Sergeant. Okay.
Oh, is that because the normal sergeant's gone sick? Or?
No, I'm in here as a long-term position.
Oh, right.
Again, that's none of your business, though. Okay.
Well, it's just an interest.
Private property. Okay. You were in
fair
and
enough,
around.
yeah.
Okay. So
I
please leave
didn't-
the site.
But to be
Please leave the
fair,
site.
please don't touch me.
Okay, you're on private property. You're refusing to leave the site. Please leave now.
I will leave, but I need
Yes.
to tell you how I got here.
I don't care how you
I
got here.
walked
I
down
want
the
you to leave.
steps from the court, so
Okay.
there's no signage there. So to be fair, I couldn't have seen that.
Okay, that's fine.
So
Regardless of whether you saw it or not, you're on private property. I'd like you to leave.
yeah,
Okay.
but I'm just saying that could be something to
Yeah,
pass
argue
on.
all you like. Argue all you like.
I'm not
Please
arguing.
Leave.
I'm
You
now
are.
in front of the sign.
Listen, I don't really care whether you're filming me or not.
No,
I
you
can
don't
go
care.
on YouTube.
And it will,
you
yeah.
like. Perfect. You do what you want to do. You're on
Yeah.
private property. Please leave.
And you do what you want to do,
Thank you very much. Please
as
leave.
long as it's within the law.
It is within the law because you're on private
It is.
property. Please leave.
I'm going to step onto the footpath.
Yeah, you're going to be getting off our private property. Okay.
Well, I'm going to step onto the footpath,
You're going to be getting off private property, or you'll be arrested for
And-
breach of the peace.
and then I will be going into the front counter because I
That's
need to
fine.
ask a question.
Please go into the front counter. That
Is it
is
open?
for public inquiries.
Is it open?
I'd have to check. I'd have to check.
Oh, actually, there is someone in there.
Yeah. Please
I'll
go
wait
ahead.
until they come out, though.
Yeah. Please don't come around here again. Okay, because you'll be arrested for breaching the peace.
All visitors
Okay.
must report to reception on arrival.
There we go. Public inquiry. Okay, please leave.
What's this?
What's what?
This black thing.
I don't know what you're doing, mate.
Well, I'm just interested in what's going on around the police
None of
station.
your business.
Well, I paid for it.
No, you don't. Okay.
There's a. Oh, I think it's a knife thing or something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go ahead in the public offices. Please don't come around to the private area. Okay.
I won't go into the private area.
Thank you very much. Okay.
But thank you very much for being a tyrant.
Sorry, what did you call me?
Being a tyrant.
A tyrant?
Yeah.
Am I a tyrant?
Well, I'd consider you slight. I mean, this guy was really nice.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, I'm not interested in getting an argument with you.
I'm not
Keep calling me
interested in
names
arguing.
And you'll be arrested for a public order offence. Okay. Thanks very much.
Well.
Hi guys, so I'm just jumping in to do a bit of voiceover as I didn't explain it very well in the video.
That exchange says a great deal about how this encounter is developing. The sergeant moves quickly from trying to explain his position to simply issuing instructions, avoids straightforward questions about accountability, and begins physically directing the auditor toward the exit while repeatedly falling back on the claim that the location is private property. The auditor, however, remains composed and focuses on specific issues. including the lack of clear signage and the fact that notice of the recording appears to come late, shifting the discussion away from personalities and back toward procedure and policy. What's particularly noticeable is how the conversation becomes increasingly narrow. Each time the auditor raises a point about signage, public access, or the relevant policy, the sergeant appears unwilling to engage with it in detail, instead repeating the same position more firmly and adding physical pressure to move things along. That creates an obvious dominance dynamic, but because the auditor continues speaking calmly and keeps his questions precise, the increased pressure begins to look more defensive than decisive. This is where an initially conversational approach starts to feel far more coercive. The camera is recording, the unanswered questions are beginning to build, and the attempt to control the interaction is becoming less effective. By identifying the gaps surrounding signage, recording notification, and the threat being made, the auditor avoids being overwhelmed by the escalation and keeps his attention on exactly what is being claimed. Knowing the relevant policy, asking clear questions, and remaining composed can make a significant difference in an encounter like this. Would you have challenged the delayed camera notice and the threat of arrest, or would you have simply walked away once the sergeant became more forceful? Let us know in the comments. And if you value calm scrutiny and informed accountability, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep watching because meaningful accountability depends on people continuing to pay attention.